すげえ。マジで街行く人が振り返る。何？いや、なんかめっちゃ。
Yo, yo, yo. It's your man MAS. Back with more content. Back with more Alya or Alya hides her feelings in Russian. Alright. This time around, we're doing episodes 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. And you know, your boy had to freshen up. So, but we're just going to jump right into it. Alright. Um, Video. Kazu's a player. Alright. I've changed my opinion. Alright. I don't think he's an underachiever. I think he's a full blown player, right? Episodes 8 through 10 will change your outlook. I promise you, my boy. It will change your outlook, right? These chicks, I mean, it happens in most Harlems, but these chicks are falling left and right for Kazu. Even his own damn sister, right? Well, I guess fake sister is falling for this guy, right? I don't think it's unusual with Harlems just they really sold me. They really sold me. I thought Kazu was your typical. I thought I could relate to him, right? Like I was like, all right, you know, he plays gotcha games. I like gotcha games. All right, I love Genshin and Wuthering Waves. Like I love those games. Um, Sleeping in class, I do that too. I'm like, yo, this is my boy. This is my man's. And then when all the chicks start flocking to him, like I can't relate to him. I can't. Why can't I have that too? Like they're not flocking to me. Should I pretend to be an underachiever too, so they can flock to me? Like no, Kazu's a player. He's a player, man. Um, in regards to like the last series of episodes, student council. All right, apparently student council is like the big thing at this school. You know, like these big college towns, or like you know, like the big three, those big, I won't say football teams or like basketball teams college wise, are like they're so big, they're bigger than the state, they're bigger than the city. That's what student council is for this anime. I feel like this is like probably the first anime that I've seen where student council is a thing, right? Student council is like the end all be all at the school. And if you're not a student council, you know, you're whack. You know, you're nobody, right? Everybody knows the people at student council. And they take that thing serious, right? So I mean that was interesting. You know, I think it's really cool because I feel like student council is a thing in a lot of schools and areas, and it's a big deal. I feel like you can make a lot of change in your community. I just don't really think it's emphasized in media and in television shows, really. Besides things like Gossip Girl and stuff like that. Maybe not even Gossip Girl, but student council is a really cool thing to participate. So if you're in a school and you're debating getting on student council or joining a sport, definitely check out student council. You can make a lot of change. You'll learn a lot of leadership skills. I did student council. I learned a lot about myself and planning and the change I can make and budgeting. Like it just made me a more responsible person. Right, but to each his own. But student council in this school is ruthless. Right, apparently they're calling people out. I think I forgot her name. Tamiya, I'm butchering the names, but the girl with the glasses that, you know, called him a slacker, called Kazu a slacker. She don't know that he's a mastermind. And she's probably falling for him too, low key. Just like, yo, why can't I have that too? But pretty much she's calling him out like a declaration of like a duel, right? But this is, again, in this world, student council is pretty much like a duel. So it's like, I challenge you to a debate because you ain't shit. That's what basically happened. And Ellie is a foreigner, so you guys don't deserve to be running, right? And she tried to put her foot down. And the comparison to that is, like I said, it's like, I challenge you to like a duel or a one-on-one basketball match, 1v1. So this is pretty much like their tournament arc. You have to be honest. You know, in anime, there's a tournament arc. The student council congress, I think that's what it's called, congress, the debate. That was pretty much like their tournament arc. It's like, hey, one-on-one, I'm gonna beat you down with words. That's basically what she was trying to do. And she was doing a really good job. But then, you know, Kazu told Leah, you know, keep calm. You know, your boyfriend's here. She don't know that, but keep calm. just be yourself. And I mean, Alya's smart enough to like hold her own, right? But apparently Kazu's a mastermind. He is a mastermind. He knows what he's doing. He's intentionally being dumb. He literally says it in one of the episodes, like, I don't want attention on me, so I purposely be dumb. And you know, he like the minute he needs to be on, mastermind. Everybody falls for him. I think that's what his sister was kind of alluding to too. Like, yo, he has a lot of talent, but you know, I want to be able to beat my brother or whatever. Mastermind, right? And he pretty much got everybody to turn on the glasses girl, and she left. She forfeited. You know, she couldn't handle the heat. He was just too much of a hottie, and you know, Alya felt bad afterwards. People were talking shit. That's going to happen if you lose a debate. I'm telling you right now, in the real life, if you lose the debate, people are going to talk shit. It happens in politics now. You lose a debate, people will talk crap. Right? With Joe Biden and Trump, people talk crap. Right? It's probably going to be the same thing with Kamala, but I'm not sure if they're even going to have a debate, like another debate. But each is them. She lost the debate. Alya felt bad, and she's like, "Yeah, like, can we do something? I don't want her to feel bad." That's typical anime things. Like, they're very on the kind side. So yeah, so I think they spread like another rumor. Oh, they have plans in the audience, so they try to do. It was definitely like a thing. Like this, like these last couple episodes was definitely like a thing in terms of how much Kazu is like self-aware, how much people put effort into student councils in these debates, putting plants in the audience, and then trying to come up with another rumor. It was definitely like a thing. I was like, yo, like, I don't think I've ever put this much effort into student council in my life. I was trying to make change, but not like putting plants in the audience. But you know, and she did the right thing, and yeah. I mean, they're still a duo. You also learn a little bit more about Kazu's personal life in these last few episodes. So basically, like, again, you learn that Kazu's a genius. You know, half parents, sister or his stepsister is pretty much the one that's supposed to be carrying the family name, and Kazu doesn't really respect the name supposedly, and the grandfather kind of disowns him. And then there was like a little bit of tension towards that last episode 10, where I believe that's his mom. Maybe it's not his mom, but he started gritting his teeth, and I'm like, oh, Kazu don't like this, don't like this person. Right? He started. I'm doing it bad, but that last episode when he saw the woman and he saw a stepsister, so it was like, damn, bro, what she do to you? Like, did she smack you up or something? Like, that's how it felt. That's how it felt. But you know, I'm assuming they're going to dive more into his family drama. But the way the season's looking, because it's only licensed for a certain number of episodes, I don't think they're going to be able to cover everything. Because I thought, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a great sign that there is going to be a season 2 of Alya Hides Her Feelings in Russian. That's how I know he's a mastermind. He knows how to speak Russian, but he's purposely not letting on. Like, man, Kazu ain't crap. Kazu ain't shit. He's a player. He's a Japanese player. They exist, all right? And they're called him. They're the Kazus. But I feel like there's like a great sign that more content is going to come. There's so many things to cover in this anime that there's no way they can give a satisfying ending. Like, you know, there's going to be season 2, but you know how like with most anime that are licensed for that many episodes, that they try to give like the 12th episode or the last episode of the season like some kind of closure, but a little bit of a teaser to the next season. I don't think that's possible because there's so much dynamics in this anime. There's no way, like, all right, Kazu's family dynamic life, right? Kazu finally revealing to Alya that he knows how to speak Russian. The student council debate whether Alya is going to win. The reason why he learned Russian to begin with, and I feel like that chick is Alya's older sister. That's what I think. There's just so much things to unpack that there's no way they can do that in 12 episodes. And if they do that in 12 episodes, they're going to be rushing. And I'd rather they not rush. I'd rather like you know, just put a moderate cliffhanger. My assumption is that they're probably going to end the season like episode 12 with like, I guess like the outcome of the closing debates or the closing statements, and then maybe a little bit more tidbit into his family life, and then him and Alya getting closer because they went on a date for his birthday supposedly, but it wasn't a date, whatever. But I mean, that's pretty much episodes 8, 9, 10. Kazu's a player. He ain't shit. I can't relate to him anymore, but I still can't stop watching. So that is my general review. It's your man MAS. I'm out.